Hey, hey, hey. Alright, so we're checking some sounds. So I got my phone up. You might hear that through my own thing. Man, this microphone sounds so much better than my snow globe. It's amazing. Now I just have to have these giant pads on my head. It's all good. I wonder what those chirps are. That's not coming from my house. That's like something in the microphone I just said was awesome. I don't know what that's about. Let's play with it. Huh. I think it is my microphone. That's annoying. What is that? I think it's better. Alright, screw it. We're gonna test it and find out. Ah, the wonders of an old man trying to make his tech work. Soon I'll be hitting it, kicking it, otherwise trying to reset it. I think it went away. We'll find out the hard way. Alright, let's go. So, Mass Effect. Billionth time for Mass Effect. Mass Effect is very close to my heart. Mass Effect was one of the most complete, wonderful RPG experiences I've ever played. It could do no wrong. It is fantastic. I'm very sad, in fact, that BioWare is going to attempt to do a new Mass Effect, because no matter what it is that they do, it's probably not going to be good enough to live up to the legacy of this game. And I was there. I was in the trenches. I watched it happen when they released the ending of 3, and you just felt a cascade of broken hearts as everyone who played it wasn't happy with it. that after everything that we were able to carry over from 1 into 2 and 2 into 3, after the amazing build-up, after the incredible world building, after all of the ridiculous dialogue lines and very serious dramatic moments, that they ended with choose your color, and you get the exact same ending with a slideshow no one likes. That trauma hasn't ended. Those wounds exist in my generation quite viscerally still. They would release the patch later that had a slightly better ending. They took a very, very bad, heartbreaking, traumatic ending, and they made it slightly better, and it was too late. The heartbreak was there. There's nothing anybody could do about it. And then they came out with that disaster, Andromeda. Now, I've played Andromeda a couple of times. I'm probably going to play it on stream one day if I ever get around to it, in my infinite productivity. Andromeda played great and had one of the most boring, uncompelling storylines in direct comparison to this trilogy that existed. So we went from the injuries of Mass Effect 3's ending, because of the quality of the world building and the dialogue and the build-up and all that delight that ended up being, denigrated by its awful ending, to Andromeda, who honestly played great, looked great, and was generic and boring. They took a combat-oriented game and made you vie for peace and exploration. Oh, by the way, the combat loop is still you killing things. It didn't fit. It didn't vibe. It was alright. Better than the average sci-fi game, not a Mass Effect game. And I think that that's where they went wrong with Andromeda, is that they should have just made a standalone science fiction Mass Effect-like that was from BioWare. People probably wouldn't have been as hard on it. I wouldn't have been as hard on it. But they slapped the Mass Effect title on it, and it failed miserably enough that they canceled the entire trilogy they were planning to do with it. I don't know why they're doing another one. This is a rant on BioWare, probably more than anything. I wasn't a huge fan of what... I didn't play Veilguard. I'm probably not going to play Veilguard for Dragon Age. Inquisition was already iffy for me. And then with Veilguard, the art style is too far beyond what I liked. Obviously Dragon Age Origins is one of the greatest of all times. Don't want to hear it. One of the greatest of all times. Facts. Anyway, Andromeda, mistake. Which probably means Mass Effect 5, mistake. Probably not going to be very good. Especially if it's as clunky and immature and classless as some of the dialogue I saw in the videos that I witnessed on things like the Veilguard. I have no time for that. I remember things like KOTOR, right? Knights of the Old Republic. The decisions you could make in KOTOR in direct comparison, or the decisions you can make in Mass Effect for direct comparison. Dragon Age Origins. That's a 1-to-1 for Veilguard. In Dragon Age Origins, if you didn't like a companion, you could send them out of your camp. It didn't even have to be dramatic. You could just walk up to them and say, I don't think you fit, and they leave. And your gameplay is totally unaffected by it for the vast majority of the most part. And it wasn't a big, grandiose thing. It wasn't like Baldur's Gate 3 where you cut off Karlach's head, which is also fun, that you had that option. But you could just walk up to them and say, I gave you a try, I didn't like you. I'm not digging your vibe. I don't want to see your face. Get out of my camp. And they'd leave. And that'd be the end of it. None of that seemed to be the case in things like Veilguard. Veilguard said, no, you will like these things the way we want you to like them. That's not really the vibe or spirit of RPGs. That was a long-winded rant. Anyway, I don't think BioWare is going to handle Mass Effect 5 very well. But I will never love Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 any less because of what they're doing now. These games will always be with me. It's a very old man sentiment about these RPGs. You can't take them away from me. They are what they are, and they're delightful. Of course they can. Steam could be like, you don't get the license anymore, and then I'd be destitute. But until then, I stand fast in my love of these things. And I'm going to sip my brandy, and we're going to go into a character creator, and we're going to make a silly character, and we're going to go through Mass Effect, and I'm going to play through it poorly. Probably. There's an optimized way to play it. I'm not going to do that because I'm not a very good gamer. And you're going to have to, if you're watching this, you're going to have to see that. Anyway, Love ya. Let's get started with a brandy new iteration of Mass Effect, starting with 1. And the hope would be to get through all 3. We'll see if I have the patience. I do love these games, though. Whether I have the consistency on Twitch, maybe that's the way to put it. And this is always, with every RPG, it's always a big deal. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can get my sister, Golden Goddess, into the stream. So, we're waiting before I rant at her twice. Hold on, I'm going to text her, see if she can get in. I promise I'm not just completely ignoring you all of a sudden. I do lose trains of thoughts often enough, dear mystery viewer. Potentially in the future, because I'm pretty sure no one's watching right now. Oh well, I'm watching. I'm doing this for me. I am my own target audience. I'm telling you now. Help me create a character. And I see that my OBS just totally crapped out for the game anyway. I promise it's still running. Hold on. I gotta fix OBS. Why is OBS doing this to me? No, you were working a second ago? What happened was... No? Still nothing. Why? What happened? Oh, there it is. Ha ha! Ah! I'm a professional streamer. I know what I'm doing. Alright. It's working again. Oops. Okay. We're just gonna do this on our own. I was gonna give Golden Goddess a voice, but she doesn't get one. Oh, there she is! Ha ha ha! Ah! I'm talking shit! I didn't think you were there. I was waiting. I do this. I talk to myself all the time. I just am doing it on camera today. So, hello, Golden Goddess. Love you. How's the stream sound? Because I was trying to do it on Twitch on my phone, and I think I created a feedback loop that sounded like aliens were talking over Twitch. Does it still sound like that? Fantastic. I was worried for a second. It was getting rough. Okay. Mass Effect. Have you played Mass Effect, Golden? Have you ever done this? Have you ever experienced the majesty of the Mass Effect trilogy? Why? Well, I'll judge you about that later. We're going to have a sibling heart-to-heart. My entire beginning of this stream was me ranting at myself about how sad I am about BioWare moving into Mass Effect 5. Because Andromeda was meh, was mediocre. And the ending of Mass Effect 3 was like a cascading heartbreak that like changed my entire generation for RPGs. Because Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 had built the hype in a way no other RPG had ever done. Okay, alright, maybe I'll do a filter and try a filter next time. I had a filter on, but I was worried that was adding to the static. But back to my rant about Mass Effect, that I'm just reiterating because I just finished this to the nether. Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 was the greatest thing of all time. Greatest trilogy that led into the greatest games that led into the greatest game. You could feed in the gameplay of the previous games. It was the greatest thing that ever happened. And then Mass Effect 3's ending comes out. And there's conspiracies as to why it turned out the way it was, but it was like the most mediocre, silly, simplistic ending that has ever existed after 3 games worth of amazing world building and amazing gameplay and tension, and it was story, and it was great, it was fantastic, set the standard. And then Mass Effect 3's ending is like choose a color and you get the exact same version of the ending with a new hue overlaid on top. It was bad. Heartbreak. Then they come out with Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect Andromeda, kind of a mediocre game. Plays great. Looks great. Storyline's bunk. Waste of time. And everyone's like, alright, well, I mean, it existed. Some people really dug it. I didn't. Very few people did, it seemed, compared to the hype of Mass Effect as its trilogy. So now they're doing Mass Effect 5 after Andromeda. And they're doing it after whatever happened with the Veilguard. And for me, Veilguard was a downgrade, storyline-wise, dialogue-wise, companion-wise, to everything else people consider. You know, you start with like Knights of the Old Republic, BioWare, all the way through to Mass Effect 3 BioWare. Even Dragon Age Inquisition. Inquisition had its faults, but it was still BioWare. You could still tell it was like the companions were cool, and the gameplay was cool. I don't know what they're doing now. With Veilguard, with Andromeda, with Anthem. BioWare ain't the same company, and I'm really concerned that they're touching my beloved Mass Effect again, and they're going to put something else out that's going to break my heart in a way that it's never really been broken before. Andromeda probably broke it already, to be frank, but I'm worried it's going to get worse, and they need to leave my baby alone. Anyway, you've never played the game, so you have no investment. Let's make me a character. Do you have, Golden, any opinions on the character? At all. Before I go deeper than that. These are the defaults. This is John and Jane Shepard. I'm going to make one for you. It's going to be Jane. Because I usually do. I usually play a dude. And the voice actor for the guy does a great job. However, I think it's universally agreed. I could be wrong. Generically, majority agree that the voice actor for the woman kills this role. She's phenomenal. Her name is Hallie something. Phenomenal voice acting from the female Shepard. So I'm going to do that this time. Yeah, I'm going to try it this time. I don't usually, because reasons. Hell yeah. Let's go. But I'm going to go with Jane this time because she has the better voice acting. I think she has and across all 3 games she has the better voice acting. So we're going to go with Jane Shepard. Now I'm going to make a new one. Confirm your ID is what did she get? No, I'm going to do a new one. We're going to play with it. Custom female. Okay. First we have to name her. Creative juices. I was going to be the least creative ever. I was like, I got it. There we go. I'm creative. That's almost worse. I was just going to do this. I did it. We figured it out. Oh no, I hit enter. No, go back. Oh no, I don't even know what was left. I was deleting things. I broke it. Rab. I need Golden. I need Oatsy! Welcome in, Oatsy. Welcome in, Stormies. Look at you all showing love. I'm showing Golden Mass Effect because she's not played. I appreciate you coming in at all, Oatsy. You're the best. Thank you. Much love. Seriously. You too, Stormies. Much love. I'm showing Golden Mass Effect 1 at least enough for the character developer. I don't know, your creator. I don't know. I need a female rabbit name that doesn't have a religious connotation that might offend people, like Rabbi. Oh, that's the best. Strong arm more people. Golden, strong arm more people. I love you. Bunny! Why the hell didn't I think of that? Oatsy, you're a genius. Okay. And that's even funnier because I'm probably going to go Renegade. So that's even funnier. Bunny. You're the best. What? Is there drama I'm unaware of? Do tell, Golden. Am I right? I need your stripper creativity. I almost just called her Rabbit. It was going to be a disaster. Bunny! I'm here for this. I'm here for this. This is lovely. Okay, Bunny Shepherd. Let's go. Fluffy Bunny. Are you not invited to the party? Golden. Rude. It's okay, I wasn't invited either. Okay, so now we have to figure out... I'm metagaming. There's a way to make sure that my alignment, because there's an alignment system in this game. You should have invited the children, Oatsy. Clearly. God. I like Fluffy Bunny. I'm going to go back and change it to Fluffy Bunny just for Stormies, because she's right. She needs a prefix. Fluffy? Hold on, it's breaking. Don't break. Come on now. I love you. Fluffy Bunny. Oh, won't let me. Aww. We'll know in our hearts. We'll know. I don't know, man. I don't have a good. It's my niece and nephew. I couldn't riff off of that as easily as I wanted to. F Bunny, Stormies, genius. Yes, yes, yes. It's okay. For the vast majority of the first 2 decades of me living alone, I couldn't invite most of my family over for the same reason. I mean, wholesome Christian boy who's never done anything wrong and never will. I have never done anything wrong ever. Golden will tell you all about it. It was. It was. I ran around. People got annoyed with how much scripture I was quoting at them. Facts. Facts. There might have been some bubble pops underneath it, but we'll ignore that part. We'll have to... It'll be a tug of war, Stormies, between you and me, because I have some strong opinions about this game. This is very close to my heart. I'm not alone. It's a basic bitch position, but Mass Effect... It means something to me. Now I need to figure out Soul Survivor, probably. Earthborn? Yes. You were an orphan raised on the streets. We're going to make her a gangster. She was literally a xenophobic gangster. Who, me? I've never. I don't know what you mean. Where... Hello, cat. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate Golden strong arming all of you. I really do. It's genuinely lovely to have you around while I am making a mess of this character creator. So we're doing the FemShep because FemShep has, I think, the superior voice acting out of the Mass Effect trilogy. I usually do Broshep. Broshep is normally the answer, but today we're doing a FemShep, and we're probably going to aim at a Renegade. So, FemShep F. Bunny is her legal name. That's on her driver's license. FemShep F. Bunny Shepherd. It's a mouthful. I'm just glad you're here at all, Cat. Good looking out. I appreciate you. We're going to do Earthborn, because Earthborn, as you can read, because I can't, it says, you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises covering Earth. You escaped a life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military. You saw an easier paycheck and thought, I can shoot aliens in the face with blasters and lasers. This sounds like my kind of a job. And you jumped on board. So we're going with that. Now, psychological profiling time. Now, dumb question to chat. Can you guys hear the game? Because I don't see the audio bar for it. So if you can't, that's okay. I'll have to play with it. We only use her full name when she's in trouble. Femshep F. Bunny Shepherd. I can't hear any game audio. Well, that's a mistake. Hold on. We're breaking it. Audio input capture. We're going to make it work. I promise. We're going to make it. We're going to make it work. You can hear it, Cat. I'm on NPC. PC period. I am a non-playable character. No, I have it connected to PC. I have my headphones for the desktop audio. I have the game capture on OBS. So I figure if I add another one to the desktop, it'll either duplicate and we'll know it broke. Cat's saying she can hear it. What game? I don't know. I'm not playing it. Audio output capture. Desktop. We're going to make OBS break. That's what we're going to do. Together. Can't you hear it? Alright, no worries. I appreciate it. Yay, game audio. We didn't break it. I thought I was going to break it. We did it. I did it. Now let's break it further. Okay, so for the psychological profile, okay, Paragon and Renegade. It's basically light side, dark side from KOTOR. Delightful. Golden. I can make this character ruthless. I can make them terrible and awful. I can make them not just heartless, but petty, which is delightful. And I think I'm gonna go that route this time. I'm gonna see if I can turn down the game. Hold on, that's good advice. I like that advice. Turn down the game, turn me up, because you need to hear my wisdom, my amazing audio. I usually play Paragon because I like saving everybody and then getting all the rewards of saving everybody. So I almost always play a good guy. Because if I had my way, I would kill all the evil things and make all the happy people happy. And then I feel happy because I'm a basic bitch. Straight up. However, occasionally I'll dip my toe in the I'm being naughty, hee hee, let's get away with it, and get all the benefits. So we're gonna do that today. Plus, I think it's more fun for the stream to kill all the things and yell at all the things I didn't kill or make fun of them, which I'm pretty sure is Renegade. So we're going to go that way. There are 3 sets here. There's the Soul Survivor, which is like somewhere in the middle. There's the War Hero, which is the Paragon side of things. I'm metagaming a little here. But we're going to go with Ruthless here. Go with Ruthless. Yeah, Golden. Clearly you like to do these things naturally this way. I am stepping outside of my comfort zone. A lot. So, we'll see how it goes. I am. It's true. That's a factual statement, Cat. Throughout my career, I have held fast to one basic rule. Get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Gotta make a face for it. Brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes you fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes with you first. That sounds about right. Will you kill the babies and the bad guys? We need you to do the job. So, we're going to kill the babies as a ruthless thing, killing everything. That's right. And making fun of what we can't kill. That's right, Cat, you got it. So, metagaming brain that's played this game 400 trillion times would say choosing soldier makes the most sense, because you end up picking all the weapons in this version. This is the most role-playing game version of Mass Effect that exists. 2 steps away from it, 3 comes back a little, but this is the first one that's very roleplay. You get all the weapons, but only as a soldier do you get proficiency with all the weapons. So the metagame brain is like, I should do that. However, I also want to be entertaining, and not necessarily just min-max everything. Yes, he is Seth Green, and he's hilarious. He does a great job. He doesn't just phone it in. It's one of the best parts about these games. Nobody phones it in. Well, most people don't phone it in. So, I'm going to leave it up to you, delightful viewers. Do we want to be space magic? Do we want to be a sniper and shoot things from afar? You're not allowed to phone it in. You have to have an opinion. You especially. Do we want to be... I have some tech skills, but I mainly use space magic? Do I want to shoot things in the face with a shotgun? Do I just want to fix the broken gear afterwards and have very little to do with the actual fighting? Or do I just want to be able to use every single gun to shoot every single thing the most efficiently? Do we have any opinions, Chad? How do we feel about this? I see we have strong opinions. Yeah, I do kind of, Cat. I do. Genuinely a little, yeah. Alright, cool. So we're going to go with Soldier, because you guys were obviously very loud, and you said definitely Soldier. It's too late. I tried. So, it's that or Vanguard, because she is a bad person, and bad persons shoot people in the face with shotguns. Fair enough, Stormies. I am a sucker for all 3 games as a Sentinel. I like to shoot things with their sniper, because I think the sniping in this game is some of the most fun. Well, I waited 5 seconds. I promise. There was even some musing. Did you not see the musing? There was musing. I think I'm going to go with Vanguard, because it's not one I usually do. I think. I'm going to think about it for a second. Yep, I think I'm right. That's a good way to screw me up. You all purposely waiting another 10 seconds afterwards, so I think there was no answer, and then answering all at once. Oh no! Awesome. Jack is awesome. One of the best broken characters that BioWare has produced, in my opinion, because everything about these games is the best. Alright, do I want a bonus talent? Of course I want a bonus talent. What do I want? Electronics, so I can open chests. Yeah, we'll just do default. She's dope. She's wonderful. We don't meet Jack in this game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Identification complete.
Combat difficulty, not that hard. Squad only is fine. I don't want to care about them. We'll do classic. Let's do it. I don't know how Golden's gonna feel about Jack's outfit when we get there.
Earthborn, but no record of her family.
We'll see.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She got most of her unit killed on Cosmo.
She gets the job done.
Golden, did I make you a mod?
Is that the kind of person
Pretty sure I
who
did.
wants
Didn't I?
protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
That's a badge. Should have known that.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
I do kind of like your little fire emojis. It was beautiful to be there when this first came out.
Calculating transit mass and destination.
Bleeding Edge. This was it, man. This defined a generation of RPGs. Isn't it beautimous?
All stations secure for transit.
Well, at least your ex had good taste in RPGs. Even if not in anything else.
Board is green. Approach run has begun.
It's you, is RPGs, and that's it.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Blue stuff.
Thrusters, check. Navigation,
Hey look, it's Seth Green.
check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500 K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a comp. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble.
Nice.
I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. Only an idiot believes the official story.
So now we get to show our alignment. Whereas I could be like, you're right, Seth Green, pilot who is witty and quippy. Or, I'm neutral. None of this matters. Or I can be what I'm gonna be.
That's enough. Your soldiers act like it.
Cranky.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Ethan Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Cranky.
You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The Captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
The Captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
What a delight. Wiggle shuffle down the deck. Hi, I'm Xenovovic. It's alright, me too.
Run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust Arturian gas.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with Adams down in engineering. Didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
All we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system. Why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus.
Does she?
Spectres are
Does she walk like a dude?
top covert agents. Why send a Spectre? A Turian Spectre and a shakedown gun? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location through scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive.
So this ends up being a big plot point, is the fact that we can
Crew would be cheap, less chance
Skype through kite through radar that other spaceships can't. Becomes a big part of this series of game.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
It is worse when she's in a dress, Stormies, you're right. I never noticed it until you brought up the dress.
Problem with the captain?
It's like she's in a dress 3 times in the whole game.
But I
And they're all evident.
Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated special forces officers in the service.
Unless, of course, you make your leisure wear the dress, I suppose.
He could make a life-size statue of himself. Don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating the shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family.
It runs in my family to be racist. Xenophobic. My mistake. Not a race. An alien.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
It's important you have the right name for the prejudice you're calling out.
Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain or the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedowns. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't know.
Accurate racism. No, it's accurate prejudice calling outs. Call outs?
I'll see if I can get
Oh no! Oh no, I picked a Paragon response. I'm already bad at this. She needed to be cranky. Game audio up. Absolutely. Hold on. What just happened? Can you hear it better now? I am bad at being bad, Stormies, especially in these games. I've played probably 447 times as a good person and like 3 times bad, just to see what it was. There's a way to put my gun away, and I don't remember what it is. Crap. Nope, that's how you beat someone in the head with your pistol. Pistol whip. Whip me. You know what? Salute me. Thank you. I feel better.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long. I'm itching for some real action.
Juxtaposition, huh, Golden?
You're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Can you hear it better, Golden?
You just fix us up and we're done.
I know how things work, Commander. I've seen my share of combat, but it's foolish to go looking for trouble. You could both take a lesson from the captain. He's not afraid of combat, but he knows the value of restraint, too.
Sorry, Doc, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Pay attention to how nondescript this character is.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torfin, that's what they're looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
How do you control agents?
Oh, I already said that.
The Corporal.
The captain's waiting.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye. So, best part of the first game. You can walk up to any soldier on your ship and they have to salute you. Salute me, bitch. Good, very good. This guy over here, salute me, bitch. Yes, wonderful. That doesn't get old.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I'm a Marine, not some tourist on vacation.
It's more than just a tourist destination, isn't it, Shepard? Eden Prime is a symbol of your people. A perfect little world on the edges of your territory. Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them.
Listen, dinosaur bird stone man.
Are you trying to scare me, Spectre?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime.
Bitch.
That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean?
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why did we share this with the aliens?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon
Facts.
improves relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Since when do we answer to the Spectres?
You're smart enough to know how things work, Commander. The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You did?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what
Are you
have to offer
flirting
to the
with
rest
me,
of the
Nihilus?
galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I don't like people making decisions about my future.
This isn't about you, Shepard. Humanity
Shut up,
needs
bitch.
you. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Your species has potential. Slow down, Nihilus. You don't have lips.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000
But you do have mandibles.
Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or
It's very
why,
strange.
though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery.
Where'd you even find that emoji, Golden?
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from
It's a good one, Otzi.
What if it's a weapons?
Perfect.
We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citizen space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The what?
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
That's a phenomenal combination of emojis right there, Otzi. I appreciate you doing that for me. It's getting worse as you duplicate it. It's not getting better.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on
That's
Earth.
the look Nihilus
That
was
just
giving
a small data.
Femshep.
Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons mine?
Femshep. Fuzzy Bunny.
Can't let it fall into
Shepherd.
the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus system.
Okay, we're repeating ourselves. Ready to go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Alright, as this important screenshot plays out, I will run away. I have to run away. I'll be right back.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with
I
us?
did it.
Faster
Otzi.
on my own. Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio
Randy.
silence.
Just stare at him quietly after he jumped out. Just not do anything. Let it happen. Just let it happen. Doubt.
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the center.
Right? I also don't see Keith Anderson. Or Keith David, excuse me. I only see Captain Anderson. That's facts. It's facts.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
You are right, Stormies. Welcome back, Cat. Glad to see you with us. Nihilus just committed suicide by jumping out of out of that plane. Alright, so this is the first moment in which one gets to choose Renegade or Paragon in a way that doesn't really count. Give me these. These are harmless. And now they're gone. Alright. Yeet! I might see the benefit of not being good. Maybe. That's right. The fluffy, pudgy, floaty things are no more. I needed to test my gear on this planet. It might not have worked as well. It was all for mission operability. Insert fancy term here. That sounds not as awful as me just murdering things. So you remember that nondescript NPC I said pay attention to how nondescript he is? Pay attention to how nondescript he is. Yeah, that's why. And he's dead. Poor Jenkins. Hee. Screw the bad guys. Where are the floaters? Not Jenkins! No! No! He never stood a chance. Yeah, we don't care.
Leave him. We need to finish the mission.
Aye,
ma'am. I'm busy shooting floaters. We don't care about Jenkins, the nondescript NPC. Yeah, he's the red shirt. Facts. Facts. Alright.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Hee. They pop so satisfyingly. We're gonna get up close and personal on this one, so that you can see just how adorable they are. You will leave me alone, sir. I'm busy. Look at his little feet. They're not yet, but I'm working on it, Stormies. There might be a point to this, Golden. There might be a point to the way you're doing this. I'm not willing to admit it yet, but I may be coming over. You're a monster! Ah, our favorite resident xenophobe. In pink! Stormies, you watched all 3 games of this game. Who is FemShep gonna romance? Is it the blue one that throws herself at us? Will it be Caden, who's misunderstood and quippy? I don't know. Who would my cranky femshep romance? I don't know. I don't have an answer. Die, robot scum! Do robots die, or are they just decommissioned? Screaming decommission at a robot doesn't seem as satisfying. Not the gumdrop buttons! You, pink thing.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Do you know the Muffin Man? Alright, Golden, we'll see you come back. I appreciate you stopping at all. Thanks. Oh, which one are you talking about? I was talking about Liara, the Asari, who's a lady, or presents as a lady. There's some really terrifying lore about the Cthulhu nature of the Asari, but who you call ma'am?
I need a status report, now.
Know your place.
We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack
Pink creature.
We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What happened to all of the everyone else?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into
She
an
does.
ambush.
The
I don't think
Asari
one of the
creature...
others- I think I'm the only one left.
Yo, Kat, I don't know if you know the lore. Do you know the lore? Are you familiar with the Asari lore? Because it's terrifying. I might wait until Liara is being introduced to the game to talk about it, but it's fucked. Certain one of them's do that. Yes, Kat. I'm such a nerd. The Ardak Yakshi. Why do I even know that? I don't know shit. They sucked and died is true. That's a whole thing. There's a genetic predisposition in the Cthulhu-esque creatures that suck and die. In that order. Garrus. Oh, Garrus is the bro. Because I'm always bro-shep. Garrus is the bro. Oh my god, my wife just hit me with calibrating. The fact that she even knows that makes me so proud of her. I love you. Are you really just starting Dragon Ball? Where are you in the Dragon Ball series? Are you still in the Red Ribbon arc? Yeah, I'm dead. Stormy's is right. There's a whole... Anyway. He is the bro to the bro-shep, so, like, I would be so weird as femshep to romance him. However, he's also that guy. Like, he's the guy. So I don't know that I could romance anyone else. Because, like, if I'm going to fling my authoritative creature here... This one, hold on, where's that one? If I'm going to fling her at anyone, it needs to be Garrus. Oh, this is a hard decision. Oh yeah, you're in the beginning of everything. Wait until you meet Baba. Dragon Ball is a delightful series. I'm partial to Dragon Ball Z myself, but Dragon Ball Z doesn't hit as hard unless you've seen Dragon Ball. Yeah, it's right, Liara's species is all female. Maybe. 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 We really don't know. And that's the horror of the Asari in general, is that we don't know. I'm telling you, there's some lore behind the Asari that gets so space horror, Lovecraftian even. And in this game, I think it's in the, it might be in the second game. It might be in this one. I don't remember. They outright tell you, in passing, how horrific the Asari are. You have a Vegeta tattoo. What? Yo, you are invested in ways I'll never be. I'm impressed and awed. In equal measure, and I'm not even being sarcastic. That's amazing. May the Prince of all Saiyans be with you. Alright, I'm gonna be rude to her.
You just left the rest of your unit behind to die?
We held our position as long as we could. The Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside in 2 years.
You coward!
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
That's a phenomenal impulse tattoo. Of all the impulse tattoos, that's one you'll not regret. I hope. I hope you won't regret it. I wouldn't, because the Prince of Saiyans is an amazing character. There's only one other character that I think is probably more emboldened by the character arc that is Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Z, and that's Krillin, because Krillin's the only one that gets to marry Android 18. Amazing. Amazing. You should get a Goku. Everybody should get a Goku. The reason I'm into martial arts is because of Goku. I'm not as cool as he is. I don't wear 50-pound ankle weights and a 110-pound shirt, but... Oh, I don't think you can romance the Krogan option. This is the important question. Before we even get... I'm not even going to finish talking to the xenophobe that is this pink creature here. Ashley. Who, by the way, very hot in 3 when they let her hair down and they increase her bust size for some reason. Not quite sure. But they just do. She's not flat no more. Totally interesting character who, like, starts xenophobic, stays xenophobic, and then randomly one day decides aliens are actually kind of cool, I guess. I think it was because of how cool Garrus is. But I don't think you can get with Grunt. And 2, and I certainly don't think you can get with... What is the other Krogan's name? I should know this. They are the ultimate cranky species, though, you're right. If my character could, she would be with species with 4 balls. That's right. I said it. 4. They have quads. Oh, the amount of lore in this game. The dig site is closed. Just over that rise. It might be there. Stay here.
Malenko and I will take care of this.
Let me come with you, ma'am. The Geth slaughtered my unit. Give me
Oh.
a chance to get even.
She knows the area, Commander.
I gotta ask you, Stormies. Miranda has an aesthetically pleasing ass. But do you think it was as aesthetically pleasing as they could have made it? This is an important question, and Stormies will know. Stormies has been there. Stormies has seen this. Oh my god, Dragon Ball Z Abridged makes my soul happy, and I'm so thankful it exists, because it is one of the funniest things I've ever witnessed. I hope you guys aren't worried that I'm totally ignoring the actual storyline and engaging with chat. Long story short, Dragon Ball Z Abridged will make your soul happy too if you started from the beginning, because you will miss very little out of the Dragon Ball series. They did a good job of satirizing Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball in a way that will make you understand all of it without actually understanding any of it. And it's fabulous. I think she has a nice bum. I do think she has a nice bum. I think they could have made it less athletic. Maybe a little bit more plump. And as a man, I would have been appreciative of it. However, it's really quite nice. It's aesthetically quite pleasing. It's a work of art. And the fact that I'm playing the Legendary Edition now. The Legendary Edition was like, we will not focus on her ass as much as the original Mass Effect 2 focused on her ass. They lied like dogs. Yeah, I am actually kind of mad about that too. That was an artistic choice, Stormies. And just like how most of Michelangelo's sculptures wouldn't be what they are without the tiny pee-pee, Mass Effect 2 isn't what it's supposed to be without all of Miranda's ass. This is facts. I also agree that they should have had physics to it. I'm not sad that they didn't. Scrap that, I am kind of sad that they didn't. But I don't hold it against them. They were limited by the generations in which they used it. And I agree. As a work of art, Miranda's ass is a work of art. And as a work of art, they should have honored it. And they didn't. It's like classical works of art. You just leave them be, right? You don't translate Homer through new modern lenses unless you're an idiot. You shouldn't do that. And you shouldn't have made Miranda's ass not a focal point of Mass Effect 2. You're spitting facts, Stormy. Alright, so I'm pretty sure both Kaidan and Ashley have told the commander, FemShep, Fuzzy Bunny Shepard here, that she needs to accept Ashley as a squad member now that Jenkins, the nondescript NPC, has been obliterated by drones, which we are all going to be obliterated by drones here shortly if the news are right about any of this. But if I'm playing Mass Effect while it happens, I'll be happy, so it's not a big deal. But I'm still going to be a cunt, because that is the role of the renegade, to be rude.
Just don't forget who's in charge.
Understood, Commander. You give the orders
What a
and
bad
I'll follow.
comeback. Alright, now I'm going to interrogate you for lore, so I'm going to talk less and let the lore
What
exist.
else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school.
Maybe.
They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap
They
labor.
picked on Miranda?
Turning on the Quarians and
What? She's supposed to be an uptight cheerleader type,
behind the Perseus Veil.
as Jack would say.
Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Nobody in my friend group ever picked on Miranda. As high school boys when Mass Effect 2 came out, nobody made fun of Miranda.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging
They
out here to extend
they
the model
picked on her for that.
A few weeks ago,
What?
there were some Prothean ruins and the beacon. Suddenly, every
I need
scientific
context.
expert in the colony was interested.
I don't understand.
When they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Cauterization. Oatsy, I'm trying. Oatsy. My English be good and stuff, K? I did. I probably shouldn't have. It's rude. But I did. What is with modern Hollywood taking movies that were perfectly fine and modernizing them? Quote unquote modernize. Why? Why are we doing this? Stop. It's why I'm worried about Mass Effect 5. They're gonna take my beloved Mass Effect and they're gonna modernize it. Stop. What is this Skibbity Riz Ohio? Look, if you don't know about Skibbity Toilet, ask Golden. Liberals. If it wasn't for Kamala Harris, would we really be modernizing 80s movies? I appreciate you, chat. You make me laugh. Good looking out, cat. That was a good one. That was a good one.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know.
It's like they were great movies, so they know they're drawing something with the title. It's like why they made Andromeda. Did you ever watch anybody play Mass Effect Andromeda Stormies? Mistakes. Mistakes were made. I'm gonna Skibbity Riz Ohio all the liberals, cat. Just so you know. That made me laugh.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
You did. It was a good one. That was good. You keep that up and I'm in trouble.
Routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around?
I'm proud of you.
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. There's enough
Liberals.
firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
No Turians? She's already showing her xenophobia. Okay, so this conversation went on a little longer than it probably should have. We're going to move forward.
Move out.
So this is Ashley, and her entire squad was murdered, and she wasn't cool. I am proud of you, Kat. Right now, right this second, I am glad you exist and think you did better than average. And that makes me pleased. If anybody doubts you, you call me, you message me, you say, are you still proud of me? I say yes. Facts. I agree with you, Stormies. 100% yes. If they had made that a standalone game, it would have been a good game. I still think it was a little odd that they made the major gameplay loop combat and then was like, combat bad, peace and exploration good, and then turned around and made you kill everything you saw. Very strange gameplay loop. But I absolutely agree with the key point you're making, that if Andromeda had been a standalone science fiction game, it would have been fabulous, comparatively, and if they had avoided trying to cash in on the Mass Effect title. Oh my god, I absolutely agree with you. That's wholeheartedly how I feel. Give me this chest. And Kat, you need to surround yourself with better people if they ain't proud of you, for real, for real. You deserve it. I'm so serious, Stormies. That's 100% how I feel. Like, it was an insult to call it Mass Effect, but it wasn't necessarily a bad game. It played great, it had good environments, all that. It just wasn't a good Mass Effect game. And that is why I like the sniper. I'm very sad to hear that, actually. I know you're putting the laughing emojis. I hope you understand that that isn't necessarily a good indicator of your worth, and that you probably are wonderful, and people are probably proud of you, and I mean that. I'm certainly proud of you. You made me crack up in the first 15 sentences. I'm also sad to hear that your father passed. That's always tough. I don't care what anybody tells you.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here.
Oh,
It must
no.
have been moved.
By who?
That's tough. That's tough.
Hard to say.
And I'm proud of
Maybe
you.
we'll know more after
And
we
you
check out
deserve
the
it.
research.
You earned it this time. Probably every time, but there are bad people. We're wasting time worrying about survivors.
Let's get moving. Williams, where's the camp?
I
It's just on the
also
top
agree
of
with
the
that,
stairs, up the
Stormies.
ramps.
They could have cashed in better without having to denigrate the actual series. I agree. I agree. It could have been a brand new IP launched by the BioWare team. Nonsense. Hello, Stefan. Welcome in. I'm definitely going to go Renegade because I have Femshep here, and she's the better voice actor, and Renegade is more fun. Let me pull back. Renegade is more entertaining. I usually play Paragon. I usually play a Paragon broship. I am leaning in to the Renegade Femship this time for the voice acting and for the silliness, so I hope you're on board. That's what we're going for this time around. So far, I have been incredibly rude and petty to Ashley this entire time. She's like, what about survivors? I'm like, how dare you? I have a mission. I'm so sad to hear that. I hope you understand that that's not good and that you deserve all the pride in the world. I mean that. You do your best, and you surround yourself with people who celebrate your wins. I was saying this with Golden after our stream this morning. You surround yourself with people who can celebrate your wins. They're not jealous, they don't tear you down, they don't denigrate you. They go, you're awesome. Because those are the people that are in your tribe. Those are the people who want to see you win. And those are the people who mean the most. And I mean that. You give it your best go. You make yourself proud. And you surround yourself with people who recognize that. And you'll have a better life. In general than if you surround yourself with people who pull you down. You know what I mean? Why are they zombies made of robot pieces? Who run in circles? Oh! Wow. Sad to hear that. I hope it didn't completely ruin your wedding. That's kind of an important day. My wife made my wedding the most magical moment of my life. I was very lucky to be surrounded by people who had my back. I really was. I didn't earn that. I didn't do anything special for that. It just worked out for me. Roll of the dice, you know? And it worked out. I think that's true, Kat. Steven, I think you're right.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Oh my God, Kat, I'm sorry. That's exhausting, and genuinely sorry to hear that. I lucked out. My wife took the reins and made the wedding something that she was to be proud of. I kind of wish I had helped her more than I did, but the results spoke for themselves. It was one of the most magical days of my life. We were surrounded by people that loved us. It was genuinely good. And I can't imagine having to deal with family drama during such an important day. And I'm sorry to hear that.
Humans, thank the Maker. Hurry, close the door before they come back.
I agree, Kat. You know, my older sister is a fairly wise person. She helped me become who I was when I was a kid, and I don't want her hearing any of this, so don't repeat any of this, but I look up to her a lot. Don't tell her, though, because I'll feel very sad that she knows I'm proud of her. She's good people. And she's right. Those are facts, Kat. Now, I'm going to warn you. I'm about to punch a potentially autistic person for being autistic. But that's the renegade path in this game.
How did you end up in this shed?
We hid here during the attack.
Oh no, Kat!
It was moved.
She's like, oh yeah?
This morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide.
Stop, Kat! How dare you?
The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses.
This guy, this poor guy.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp. Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction. We could hear the battle outside.
You know, he's kind of annoying. I don't know if he deserves it, but he definitely he's working for it.
Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside? We have awakened the beast.
Oatsy's giving it all up, huh?
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness.
Here we go. Here we go.
The same coin. Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us?
Honestly,
to understand the
I don't disagree. Sometimes you just want to do this to a cynic, you know?
I am not mad.
The nihilist, the cynic.
One left.
Sometimes you just want to do this
I
to
gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
She agrees with you, Stefan.
It was only a matter of time till we did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will kick in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Right? Spill all the tea. Spill all the tea. That sounds right.
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Somebody's gonna pay for this. Ashley, somebody just did. Look at him. Look at him. This is how I feel about cynics in general, guys. That's an escalation. What kind of games do you like? What are your intentions? That makes me laugh.
Saren.
Facts. And don't you think for a second I would have done the same damn thing.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here? The council thought you could use some help on this.
Wow. Hey, you know, didn't scare him off.
The situation's bad.
Good times. Oh no. And now he's dead.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Look at the size of it.
Do you think my grenade will reach him? Ah! Die! Oh, it didn't. I love that they run in circles for no reason. Good old AI. That makes my life easier.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
I love the headband. It's a good look.
Nobody moves a muscle until we know who you are.
Nice going, Cole. I told you we should have stayed hidden.
It's okay. We're all on the same side here. We're just farmers. We've been hiding ever since that ship first showed up.
Even better, I think, is a do-rag. It's lovely.
Tell me everything you remember about
Thank you,
the attack.
Stormies. I appreciate you coming by at all.
We were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What would we sing
What else can you
at
tell me
midnight,
about the ship
Stefan?
you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
I am unfamiliar with a tradition in which we would be singing at midnight.
It was emitting some
That
kind
could
of
just be
signal as
because
it
of
descended.
ignorance, though.
It sounded like the shriek of the
Probably
damned.
just because of it. To be frank.
It was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful
Sweet
noise.
Caroline.
Some
Ba
kind of
ba
signal was
ba.
descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned, only it was coming from inside your own head.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake,
Is there?
you gotta learn when to shut up.
Is there a bad English version? Now I'm kind of curious.
If there's something you're not telling me,
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with that. I'm unfamiliar with that tune. I wouldn't even know how to enunciate it, so forgive my terrible enunciation, but Auld Lang Syne. I don't know it. Ooh, hold on 1 second. An English Euro song. Okay, England Euro song. Sweet Caroline. Ba ba ba. And that's why you ran here, you coward.
you greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were
I have
running
to look it up
protecting
after
your
this
merchandise.
because I'm unfamiliar,
No,
but
it's not
I'm
like
going
that.
to
I
because
just
I want to be
knew there were some
worldly,
packages here,
Stefan,
something we could use. I found a pistol.
and
Figured it would come
smart,
in handy if those things came back.
cultured,
You'll probably get more
which is
use
hard
out
to
of
do as an American. Yes! Okay, so this is a major watermark for FemShep Fuzzy Bunny Shepherd here. FemShep Fuzzy Bunny Shepherd needed to have enough renegade points early enough in the game to be able to yell at him here. You see how this one's grayed out? That's no, I'm not good enough. I wasn't Paragon enough. Got to see the YMCA. Hold on. YMC. Wait, this way? C-A. Culture. And now I'm going to renegade my face off to get rewards. And this is how the Renegade and Paragon system works in Mass Effect, and it's delightful.
I'm only gonna ask this once. Think long and hard before you lie to me again. Are you sure?
I'm doing the dance move, Stefan. You can't stop me.
Wait,
Is there
I
dance
just
moves
remembered-
for Auld Lang Syne?
I just had it in my pocket.
Auld
Might as well take
Lang
that
Syne?
too.
I speak.
That's everything, really.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
Yeah, I have
don't
I have
wanna
a
get in trouble.
username on Discord. I don't think my Discord is public, the one that I have for personal use. Oh no! I didn't have enough to do the 2 gates. They had 2 Renegade point gates, and if I had had enough Renegade points, they would have let me do it, and I didn't, and I'm very sad. I thought I did. I thought I was rude enough, consistently enough. I'm very sad. I'm very sad. What am I even going to do? I have to give it up. I won't let me choose either Paragon or Renegade. This is terrible. It's
Okay,
horrible.
Forget about it. I've got more important things to worry about.
Good luck.
Jerk. Oh, I'm sad about that. I thought I had enough. I wonder what I missed. Okay. Alright. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, we're trying to figure out dinner. And my poor wife is trying to have a normal conversation with me as I'm rushing her to be on the stream. She loves me. I'm very grateful. Yeah, I will try to drop it later, Kat. I think I have like 4 people associated with my channel on Discord right now. It's been basically personal use up to this point, but yeah, I'm happy to do that. It's Scottish. Hold on, is there a way? Hold on, let me check. Is there a way to like just throw an invite into the public Discord? Because I don't think there's anything on my thing that you can't see. I gotta double check. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to get back on this in a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Bloke of many talents indeed. I will, Stefan. I will be butt naked just for you. My wife is going to make questionable eyes at me when she's wondering why I am doing that for a online personality. Oh yeah, the food's not here yet. We're just trying to make food decisions. Oatsy, I appreciate it. I would definitely have taken your when the food gets here. I'm sorry, I'm done. We're gonna wait for Golden's stream in the evening so that we can all give her a hard time, which she obviously deserves. But I will try. I will probably put my channel in Golden's channel later to make that easy. We're getting party food. It's going to be a good time. I am trying to figure out what I want. So, chat, what is your opinion? Should I get wings? Or should I get a burger for this New Year's? You let me know. You let me know what I should be worried about. I have 14 minutes. Hold on. 1 second. I'm on a timer. I agree with you, Stefan. I'm going to indulge. Fatness for the win. America! I am, though. I'm American, Stefan. And yes, edible food. I want to show you the fancy Be Right Back screen I have while I am being right back. Shouldn't take me long. Don't go anywhere. Love you. Hold your horses. And we're back. Now if I can only get the stream to go back to the game. Hello. Oh no, OBS, why are you like this? There it is. Huzzah! Alright. Controller's off. I appreciate everybody's patience. Sorry about that.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Oh no, it's the Spectre in a pool of his own blood. How sad.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
I like the way you hid behind those crates during the fight. Really helped us out. Thanks a lot.
Me? But I'm just a dock worker. I don't even have a weapon. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
What the hell are you talking about?
There were two Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other.
And now we know Saren is the evil one.
He let his guard down. And Saren killed him.
I've had so many tech problems, Stefan, I can't even tell you. And I haven't made it as a streamer. I've just learned about all the headaches. What about the beacon? Tell me the things.
The beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I had been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
Why are most
They
Italians
never
named
had a
Anthony?
chance.
I don't know. I'm biting.
I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy? You
ditch work. Then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run
Tony! Bad.
Say
Cat, that's bad.
Nobody could.
That's funny.
It was horrible.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute the ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over here.
Share with us your skills at dark humor, Stefan. We are a captive audience.
This sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up.
I get it. To New York. Tony! Genuinely dumb. I dig it.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the
That's
cargo
funny.
train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
I'm sad. So if I had enough I'm rude points, he would have given me an upgrade to my grenades. But apparently I wasn't rude enough to enough people. So I couldn't get through both rudeness gates. Sad. Why are you shooting me? Bonk. Bonk. Dead robot with lantern face. Well, can you censor enough to give me an example? Cuz now I'm curious. Terminally curious, probably. Bonk. And if not, then I appreciate you not. Sometimes I wonder if my companions are trying to shoot me in the back. Got him. What do you call a man with no arms and legs? Matt. Okay? This is my not getting it face. Unless you mean Matt like doormat, in which case that is kind of dark. And then the Bob one makes more sense. What do you call it floating in the water? Bob. Yeah, I call them fucked. That's bar humor right there. I appreciate it. Got him. Knock knock. Who's there? And now for the janky, even in the remaster, this is a janky animation of them floating away. Oh, it's not as janky this time. Usually the characters rubber band really hard on that platform.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Oh no. I'm your target audience, Cat. Cause they can't knock, cause they don't have arms or legs. I'm an easy audience. That's funny.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
They're already shooting at me. Found it. Got him. Crack shot. You know, I'm such a fool. Sometimes people will say the most self-evident dad jokes, and I won't get it. Then what do you mean? Then I question myself for hours afterwards. What did you mean by that? What was that supposed to mean? I don't get it. Very sad. What do you call an Indian dating site, Stefan? Aww. That's cheap. That's very silly. Do you get it? Because they have the dots on their heads because they're Hindi and therefore you're connecting them online, therefore it is a dating site. Okay. Dad jokes are the best. Until they make me feel stupid because I don't get them. That's cleanish. Stefan, are you the kind of person who sees dark humor as being relegated to particularly offensive racist jokes? Or do you broaden your horizon to sexually suggestive jokes and things that include crime? It's an argument online I run into a lot, where it's like, I have dark humor, and then it's like strictly racist jokes. I'm not, I get, maybe not safe for stream, I'm perfectly okay. But, it's a joke. People need to calm down. Even if it's bad, people need to calm down. You know, we all grew up with South Park. We all grew up with Beavis and Butthead. Most of us, anyway. We probably ought to know that it's okay. We're going to survive even the tasteless versions of the jokes. And maybe is the appropriate answer. That's true. If I fundamentally hate all stereotypes of all peoples that could fall into any patterns, does it really count as racism? Or is it simply prejudice against existence? It turns out, as a white straight man, I'm not allowed to have an opinion on that. But Are you discriminating by age? Yes. Absolutely. I don't know. I don't know how old you are, Cat. Banana pudding sounds delightful. I hope it is as good as it sounds. See? Facts.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
I should have been smart enough to identify as, like, I don't know, a jackalope.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Then no one could argue with me in my bad positions.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Oh no, Caden! Oh no, we have to save you! Caden, don't go into the light! I'm going to tackle you closer to the thing!
No.
Yeah, you're not that young. You were not a part of those I was being prejudicial against, Ms. Cat. You are not that much younger than me. I mean, half a decade. I identify as a problem. Indeed. I don't want peace. I want problems. Always. I hope you all have seen that meme of that African movie. Hilarious. I go, ha ha ha.
We identified the ship that touched down on
Boobies. Asari
a human alliance
tit window. And if it isn't for the Asari tit window, it would be impossible to recognize this character as evil. It's the Asari tit window that makes us understand she's evil. It's it. You will respect my heart. And now, I will get uncomfortably close while squeezing your head. For I am also evil. Dude, you have tubes coming out of your head. And she's got a boob window that looks almost uncomfortable, it's so tight. Games from the 2000s.
She's waking up.
With main characters that walked like men, and boob windows that are kind of impressive.
You had us worried there, Shep. How are you feeling?
Not great. Thanks for asking.
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
She's a big fat bitch, big fat bitch. Guy's mom is a big fat bitch. It's biggest bitch. Yep, that was a classic. You were careless.
I expect better of you, Lieutenant. You endangered the entire mission.
Don't be so hard on him, Commander. We have no idea if that's what actually set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
Lara Croft was always tastefully covered, even when she had the most geometrically conical tits in the game. Straight pyramids.
I don't suppose it occurred to you that Eden Prime
Graphics!
Listen, you're better off in this infirmary than in any hospital on Eden Prime. Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. abnormal beta waves. I
Yeah, that
also
was the
noticed an
goopus vision
increase
I
in
had
rapid
of
eye
all the
movement,
goopusy things.
signs typically associated with intense streaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
Honestly, yeah.
How about
Short
add this to my
shorts
report?
that allow the straps of a pistol
nice.
harness to
How's
look
our
like a
actual
garter
movement?
belt.
Well, all the reasons
Peak
that more,
character
I think
design.
The commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be
No,
your ass if you
I
want.
have not, Cat. Deep lore moment of
Sounds like
SpongeBob.
that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
I just fought through every one of those lantern robots was a Geth, and he's like, they've never been seen outside. Homie, I just slaughtered like half their population. Yes, they're outside of the Veil. Maybe pay attention.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
Cat, I appreciate y'all talking all kinds of shit, because honestly, it brings back even more of that 2000s shenanigans of when I was playing this game, fresh out the boat. It just makes me feel more at home, and that's a fact.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
But first I have to shit-talk Ashley.
I don't want her on my ship.
I'm the captain of this ship, Commander, and I want Williams on our crew.
Yeah, it is no one does. They're all like, Commander Shepard is awesome and is almost never wrong, but this time, she's definitely wrong. And then they repeat that pattern throughout the entirety of all 3 games. Definitely wrong this time. Nope, this time she's wrong. Gonna be wrong. I'm sure she's wrong this time.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't with them.
I haven't been watching
He
the
did a
Squid
good
Game
job.
series. So I don't know what song you're talking about, Stefan. Because I'm cultured and well-informed.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed. And Geth are
This
afraid.
was a huge failure, and we're all going to blame you. Have a good day.
The council can kiss my ass. I won't let them blame me for losing the beacon. I didn't do anything
Yeah. She probably had more of a filter than a lot of the other people around me in my life, but not by much. I mean, she has never done anything wrong. She also quoted Bible verses at people until they got tired of it.
It means he's gone rogue.
Wholesome.
Spectre's trouble.
Honestly, though, she was probably the better behaved of us all.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy.
Yeah, it's fair, Stefan.
A lot of
You
it.
knew I didn't know by not
Both of
knowing.
them
You're
don't
like,
know
ah.
anything
Yeah.
about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how. I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon.
That's right,
Knew
Stormy.
they
That's
just
right.
before that beacon
They probably
self-destructed.
wouldn't have given Jenkins a
see
gun if he
anything?
was like, "Hoorah!
Any clue
Let's
that
be
might tell us
heroic."
what Saren was
That's
after?
facts.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I got the vision of our
I saw
death.
synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
They'll think I'm crazy.
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology.
Oh, yeah?
Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction.
It's not well
whatever.
respected in this game series, big dog.
Saren took it. But I know Saren.
Because he just kind of got murderized in the first 15 minutes.
He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy.
He got one
This attack
full
was a
conversation where he acted like a
He has the
doofus,
secrets from the beacon.
and then he got shot a lot.
He has an army of
To
Geth at
death.
his command, and he won't stop
Shot
until he's
to
wiped humanity
death.
from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
They can't help us.
When have they ever done anything for humanity?
If we expose Saren as a traitor, the Council will...
Oh no! Stefan, were you the one who was doing it?
And see if he can get us an audience with the Council.
Oh no!
To see us as soon as we reach the Citadel.
Oh no!
We should be getting close.
The drones got
to
Jenkins!
To bring us into dock.
Sad. Very sad. Very sad. Alright. Well, this has been a delightful stream, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I really appreciate you coming on and spending some time with me this New Year's Eve. Genuinely appreciate that. I'm probably going to wrap it up because the food is coming and I'm going to eat and be happy. I hope all of you are around, if you can be, for Golden's stream this evening when she jumps on to play things like Among Us, and we should all give her a hard time and make fun of her often, with my blessing. I super appreciate you jumping on. I'm going to continue doing Mass Effect. I love Mass Effect. I love these games so much. So I'm going to continue doing these streams. I don't have a set schedule yet, but I'm going to figure it out. I just love these games. So spending time with y'all and spending time in Mass Effect makes me happy. Golden, I just wanted to let you know I just gave everybody on the stream my blessing to give you the hardest of times during your Among Us stream later. Quick, everyone behave. They have been angels. I don't snitch. But we're jumping off today. I'm going to go get some food. Love you. And please show some support to my sister when she's doing her Among Us nonsense. And then give her the hardest of times possible while you're doing it. I appreciate y'all being here, very much so. And have a great New Year's Eve. And I'll catch y'all in the chat of Golden Stream. Okay, bye. Love you. Mwah.